Hey guys, welcome to Cajun Horror Talk. I'm Jake.
And Ross.
Today we're talking House of Wax from 2005. So grab a beer, grab a cup of coffee.
Let's talk horror.
Alright guys, House of Wax, welcome back to our Halloween extravaganza.
Yay!
As we said in our other video, we're doing all remakes this month. We're going to drop a video every day of the month leading up to Halloween, where we're going to do the remake of Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Unfortunately. But we're gonna be very drunk and talking a lot of shit. It's gonna be fantastic.
Alright, so in this remake we have House of Wax from 2005, runtime of 1 hour and 53 minutes, made on a budget of $40 million. And it made $68 million in the box office.
Oh, not bad.
This cast was pretty good.
Save for one? Sure.
Yeah.
There's only one problem I have with cast, which I think everybody had.
Yeah. So cast, we have Alicia Cuthbert, plays Carly, which she's great and everything. Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill and all that shit plays Nick.
Yeah.
Brian Van Holt plays Bo.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton plays Paige.
And we do not know why.
Right. Jared Padalecki from Supernatural and the remake of Friday the 13th.
I knew he was in the remake of Friday the 13th. I didn't know he was in Supernatural.
He's one of the main characters.
I never watched Supernatural.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, he plays Wade. John Abrahams plays Dalton, who is the bad guy from Scary Movie, the original Scary Movie.
Yeah, which is fucking amazing.
Robert Richard plays Blake. Mm-hmm. Sam Harkis.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck are you reading?
Sam Harkis plays Vincent.
Harkis.
And Damon Harriman plays the roadkill driver. That's what he's credited as.
I don't understand why they didn't give him a name. I hate that they didn't
Right.
for that. The roadkill driver is such a horrible fucking thing.
And you like mystery in a movie, I thought.
Okay, yeah, but they reveal something towards the end of this fucking movie that should merit him getting a fucking name.
Right. All right, so the plot of this one is you got a group of kids going to an LSU football game.
Yay! Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Yeah. Whoa.
So,
just went Tim Allen there for a second. I don't know why.
Right? Well, yeah. Well, when Tim Allen goes into the Mo Power voice, it does sound like Coach O. So, they're going to the LSU football game, and for some reason decided to camp out on the way and on this back road.
Which I've been to.
Shortcut.
I've been to a lot of football games. I've never camped out anywhere on the way to one.
Never.
They were going to a football game without having tickets to the football game either.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people do that.
I've never done that. I know that people do that.
You get LSU Alabama games where people will just show up to go find a scalper because there's 100 scalpers
because there's a bunch
there.
of people scalping tickets
And that's
outside.
what I'm saying.
I personally have never done that.
They didn't come out and say it was an LSU Alabama game, but they're saying
they said it was the biggest game, and that's the biggest fucking game.
And if you're an LSU fan, that's the biggest game
every
of the
year.
Season. Yeah,
it was implicit. Anybody who's from Louisiana knows that is the fucking game.
And danger ensues. They come across this abandoned town. Yeah.
Which we had this little pre-credits fucking scene where you see some very shitty parents.
Okay, here's the thing. I thought they were weird when I saw the wax face.
Yeah.
Then they duct taped the kid to the chair. I'm like, these are crazy people.
Crazy people. Those motherfuckers were weird. Okay, so the pre-credit exposition bullshit that they give you is two parents, and they apparently have two children.
Yeah.
The mom is making a wax face on the breakfast table while one of the kids is eating his cereal perfectly fine. The other kid comes in and he's kicking and screaming, and I don't understand why his chair's so close to the table because apparently he does this every fucking day. The mom straight up fucking bitch slaps the shit out of him. He scratches her and she bitch slaps. Apparently this is a child who has some kind of anger issues or some kind of mental problems. He scratches you after you're trying to fucking chain him and strap him to a chair.
Yeah.
I kind of get where he's being a little defensive right now.
Yeah.
So you bitch slap this fucking little kid. No wonder he grew up to become a serial killer.
No shit. So then we meet the group of kids. You ready to get mad?
I'm already mad. I watched this fucking movie.
Do you know with two females auditioned for the role of Paige and were passed up for Paris Hilton?
Who?
Jennifer Connelly and Kate Winslet.
And y'all went with fucking Paris Hilton?
And they went with Paris Hilton. They were both considered for the role. And in the end, they went with Paris Hilton.
Okay, can some please in the discussion forum? And I'm not shitting on. She seems like a perfectly okay lady. I guess I've never met her, just from public personas and shit. What the fuck is the attraction here? I don't understand it. I've never, even when Paris Hilton was first released, I didn't fucking get it. I don't understand what the attraction is. She's like a stick.
I'm about to say that. Yeah,
she's a stick.
Even in like later in the movie when she's stripping, you're like, oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, she's got. Like, I'm sorry, but she's wearing Victoria's Secret, but girls who are thick can wear Walmart underwear and look good.
Dog, I've eaten Popeye's chicken and left more meat on the bones.
There's nothing there. It's yeah. I don't understand the attraction. It's just not my thing. Never has been my thing. I was never a big, oh my God, Paris Hilton's so hot. She's not. And you know what else she's not? A good actress.
No.
She's not a good actress. No. This is just not your thing. You're a good like social media personality. You're a great.
She's not even a great porn star.
No, I've seen better porn. Yeah. I've seen better porn that started out with, hey, step sis, can you get out of my room? I've seen better porn.
Oh. So, here's the thing. So, they're camping on this random fucking property. And this truck pulls up, and they break his headlight out after challenging him. How do you know this isn't his property?
Dude's a douche for doing that, by the way. He's that really late. And they tried to play into it later on in the movie. He's that bad boy. He's the troubled one. He's the rebel without a cause. He's sitting.
But he's got a heart of gold underneath.
Yes, but he's a great fucking guy. But who the fuck acts like that? Everybody's all chill and relaxed and having a good time, and he's just sitting in his chair sulking, watching these motherfuckers. Football falls by him, and he's like, I'm not picking that shit up. You pick that shit up. So the dude goes to pick it up, and then before he gets there, he picks it up and throws it. Fuck you. That's it. Like, why? I just don't understand. You're being a dick just to be a dick. Yeah. I get that's the character you tried to portray. You did a good job.
And I get what they're trying to portray.
He's being protective.
Yeah.
He's being protective of his sister.
His boyfriend. Yeah.
I get it. I hated you in this fucking movie. Which, I mean, hey, good job. You portrayed that character great. If
so
that's what you were going for,
your girl hears something at night. They wake up, and here's my thing. You went to bed, everything was fine. You wake up, and your fan belt's cut.
Yeah, I don't know if people understand how mechanical shit works, because I'm not the most mechanically inclined person in the fucking world, but that's a big red flag. Everything was fine. You would have noticed an issue with your fucking automobile.
So they catch a roadkill driver guy.
Yeah, Jesus.
Because they find this big pit where he's dumping all the roadkill. Why is your girlfriend sitting in the middle?
I said that when I was watching the movie. You're going to sit next to the fucking door. I'm going to sit in the middle because this dude's a creeper.
Yeah.
He's fucking eyeballing the shit out of my girlfriend. I need to be close enough to fucking punch him if need be.
And take this fucking truck.
Yeah, absolutely. I just...
You like knives?
Yeah, who the fuck does that? I'll tell you right now, that knife wouldn't stay in that fucking dash. I'd have grabbed that motherfucker. Yeah, I do. Let me see it.
Pull over,
I like
bitch.
knives.
Pull over.
Getting the fuck out of this car.
Right?
Paris Hilton and her obvious, leading up to the fucking the camping thing, they tried to pull a classic teen movie type of bullshit. This is American Pie 3 type of crap. Who goes bobbing for lip balm? What the fuck? I dropped my lip balm. You're full of fucking shit. I don't believe that at all, because I've never seen anybody that just keeps like coming up for air. What the fuck is happening? You're not just sitting there like digging around. You're fucking bobbing your head. You can imply shit, but that's like...
Once again, we've seen what you look like when you do that.
Yeah, way too much. Yeah. We have comparative footage. I think it fits. Oh my God.
Oh man.
It was, so fucking...
They find this town. They send half the group on, and what's his name? Wade and Carly stay behind to look for a fan belt.
Yeah.
This town is weirdly fucking empty.
And
that doesn't set off alarm bells.
Nobody seems to notice.
Right? So they walk in what they think is a fucking funeral, where you meet Bo, who looks like a fucking Kmart Timothy Oliphant.
Which, thank God he was in that funeral at that moment.
Right.
Because if he wouldn't have been, that whole thing, this movie would have been 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The movie would have been over with.
But doesn't he look like a fucking off-brand Timothy Oliphant with his hat on?
Yeah,
as long as his hat's on, he looks like it.
I will give them the point that whenever the first time I watched this movie, it doesn't immediately stick out that they're wax figures in the church. They did a really good job of that.
Because even the priest is looking towards the door.
Even the priest is looking towards the door. The only one you see moving is Bo. And when he looks back and it's kind of like, oh shit, we interrupted a funeral. So then you got that fucking panicky crap. So you're trying to get the fuck out. The first time I watched this movie, I honestly didn't realize the first time they walked in that it was a bunch of wax figures.
No.
Really didn't. Now there's a house of wax in this fucking town, which is a very fucking small town where apparently people just walk the fuck everywhere. There's not even a stoplight in this town. This is a fucking small ass town. You walk into this world famous wax museum. It's closed. So let's break in and go look at all these famous wax figures.
It's made of wax.
That's not structurally sound.
No.
How are there lights in this motherfucker?
How are you walking across a floor?
You would notice that immediately when you're fucking walking.
Well, and they say it immediately that, oh crap, it's actually made of wax.
But
dude, you know how much fucking wax they'd have needed?
That's a lot.
Where did you get all this fucking wax from?
You wouldn't think that they would notice. This town's supposed to be fucking
abandoned,
completely empty. There's nobody fucking there.
You didn't notice the 18-wheelers of UPS trucks?
Yeah, wax coming in the. Why are they ordering all those fucking candles? I don't know what's going on in this town. Oh well, fuck it, drop it off and we'll leave.
So they go to the fucking creepy mechanic's house to go get a fucking fan belt.
Yeah.
When I'd have found the fucking autopsy room, I'd have rolled the fuck out.
Yep. Time to go.
Yeah, what the fuck are you just chilling waiting for this dude?
Normal people don't do these weird-ass science projects where they have animals and formaldehyde chilling in their bedroom. Yeah. I don't have that. I say that, but I say that. I know a guy. I know a guy who was married to a crazy person, and she had a snake in a fucking jar the entire time we were there. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing with that? She's like, it's really cool. It's from college. That's really fucking weird.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
You get out of that, dude. She's a crazy person.
She was. There was a whole fucking ordeal about that. There was police involved.
Because she's a crazy person.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just say this man was not an aptly named atheist.
So, twice.
Yes.
Twice in 2 weeks we get an Achilles cut in the movie.
Yeah. I hate that. I've hated it since the original Hostel.
Oh.
I think the original Hostel was the first one that really fucking got me because it showed.
This is the first one that got me. I remember watching this one the first time, and when he comes out from underneath the thing.
I don't think this one affected me as much as
it got me, son.
Because when they did it in Hostel, which Hostel was gorgeous for gore's sake, but when they did that and they cut that fucking tendon, and he said, okay, go ahead and walk, and you saw that separate as he tried to walk, that's when it realized, like,
see, this one got me. The first time I watched this one, he snips and he just fucking goes limp.
Yeah.
That fucking leg just gives.
I don't know. There's a reason why it's called an Achilles tendon. It fucking sucks.
There's no walking without it.
Oh, yeah. No, you're fucking done. And you're completely done. And now you're in the pitch fucking black and you can't even stand the fuck up.
Dude. Yeah. So, meanwhile, Carly, is pretty fucking good in the scrap.
Yeah, she is.
Your boy tried to come after her. She cranks the fucking truck up, whips him off the fucking truck, gets away.
Dude, she's not your average girl next door.
No, she's good in the fucking scrap. Well done, sir. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Yeah, nicely. Yeah. But
that one took a couple of seconds.
She doesn't give a fuck, and she tries to take off. When she realizes, she does the thing that I wish all women would do in fucking any movie ever. When you see something going fucking south, she doesn't even have to immediately approach and be intimidating and try to be this big badass chick. She knows what she's gonna do. She's making a fucking plan. He comes back out. She realizes something's going fucked up. She locks stuff in the car. Says, "Nope, I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I'm just gonna wait right here." So when things started going south, fuck it. She knew what she was gonna do. She already had that fucking plan.
Truck up,
she cranked the truck. She's ready to fucking go. I'm not mad at her. I hate the fact that her finger got snipped off a little bit later. And then he just put, I'm just going to put this in my pocket.
No, dog. No, it's the fucking super glue in the lips.
That was rough. That was fucking rough. I'm not going to lie.
Separate. You know how much that fucking hurt? Hey, and you know what, though? Good on, what's her brother's name? Fucking Nick?
Nick, yeah.
Good for Nick. Nick beat the brakes off that dude.
Oh, dude. And you know what? That was when he started having his redeeming qualities in the movie where you realize
it was about his sister.
It was the ride up to go fucking look for them when you realize that the whole reason he was in jail and he's this problem child and all this crap, he was covering for a friend.
Yeah.
So you kind of get that term where you're like, okay, yeah, he's an asshole, but he's an asshole with a purpose.
You know what I realized halfway through this movie?
What?
You used to watch wrestling back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was the Hardy Boys versus Undertaker and Kane.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Twins versus twins.
No shit. That's really good. There's a lot of there's a lot of symbolism later on in this movie that I'm going to touch on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking that. All right, so
I got it. That was one of my notes, man. The fucking tip of the finger. Whoo.
Yeah, that one was fucking...
he snips the fucking tip off.
That was a good one. Definitely. So, I originally, whenever I first saw it, I thought he was just going to fucking step on her finger, but I guess he didn't want to risk her making noise.
Yeah.
But if you cut off her fucking finger, you're going to get the same result. I thought he was just going to step on her finger. It's like, okay, I'm going to stop doing that.
Oh, no.
She's playing
that'll make you really fucking stop.
Yeah,
you didn't even think about that shit again.
Yeah, she fucking stopped. She's like, no.
So, meanwhile, Explosive Jizz is going to look through the rest of the town, and he finds Wade in the wax museum at the piano.
Did you scream what I screamed at the fucking thing? Stop fucking
peeling
him.
Stop peeling when the skin comes off.
Stop peeling. Yeah. Stop. Fuck. Why would you continue doing that?
That's really tender.
Dude. Oh, that's tender. You can see the fucking pain and the tear rolls down his face, and he's like he wants to fucking scream, but he can't move.
But then here comes,
I'm gonna make this better. I'm gonna keep peeling your fucking face off.
Then here comes Kane through the fucking mat. Vincent comes in. Dude, those fucking knives were legit. Did you notice those fucking knives?
Yes, I did. They were fucking badass.
That's some badass fucking
really
knives.
Fucking were.
That looked like you never seen Lord of the Rings, though.
No.
Picture, for those of you who have, picture like Legolas's knives, but with bone handles. These were some bad looking motherfuckers.
They really were.
They cut your boy's head off. That was fucking fantastic. But cuts half of Wade's face off.
Yeah,
that was a great fucking scene.
That was a really
his
awesome.
eyes roll up in his fucking head.
Yeah, where you kind of know like that was it. It was the last straw. He's fucking done.
Yeah, but that's fucking gross, man.
Oh, it was so fucking gross. Whenever he's peeling and you just see the.
But at this point, is when you realize that the entire town is dead. They've killed the entire town and turned them into wax statues.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this shit.
Yeah, they even got like little tripwires and shit to where like the old lady moves the curtain back and.
Which that one caught me the first time whenever I watched the movie and I saw it, and then later on I'm like, nah, something's fucked up with that. It's the same thing, but it was good effect though.
Yeah,
they did it really well.
They worked well.
They played it off really well.
The church that's just on loop, and you realize that underneath the house he has all the switch things to where everything. Oh, the movie theater was good.
The movie theater was good. The little switch things. If you're being pursued by killers who are trying to turn you into wax sculptures, it would not be a good idea to telegraph your location.
Right.
You should be an adult enough to know that the fuse box that you're hitting, you cutting breakers on and off. They're turning on and off something.
Yeah.
You should be like, maybe I shouldn't hit all these till I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Here's the thing. So Vincent goes after basic bitch and token black guy.
Yeah, of course. Who she's doing a very
poor,
very poor striptease. She's trying though. God bless her.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the Wicked Witch of the West to just come up, pick her up, and fly away on her.
Yeah. I know you're supposed to shake what your mama gave you.
She's built like a broomstick. That was if you don't catch that.
Yeah.
Your mama didn't give you nothing. Don't shake it.
You could fit all of that in a purse.
Yeah. If your mama didn't give you nothing, don't shake it.
Yeah.
I want that on a fucking t-shirt.
Oh, that's gonna be a t-shirt.
That we're gonna get fired from Amazon.
So I give it to her. She runs away. But here's the thing: you fall next to your boyfriend who's got a knife in his neck. Take the fucking knife.
Take the knife.
He's dead. He's gone. You're not getting to the hospital in time. He's gonna bleed out. Take the knife out and fight back.
All right, dude. I know you're trying to get some pussy. However, you have multiple friends. You don't know when they're coming back. You don't know where they are. People are going to check on them. Why is your cell phone anywhere but near you?
Yeah.
There should be no reason that you got a voicemail of
an hour ago of your friend screaming.
Of your friend screaming and a truck crashing and shit like that. And then I'm waiting for him to run. Look, we got to go. They're in trouble. And he never does. I'm like, he's dead.
Yeah.
And sure enough, here she comes.
And how long were you going to wait for him? He was coming back for booty.
Yeah. And of course, what I hated in this fucking movie was the fact that she was probably pregnant.
Yeah,
I hate that. That's a horrible fucking thing. I hate that they have to put that in some of these fucking
so she
movies.
runs away. Here's my thing. She redeemed herself. She redeemed herself a little bit. But what is with this fucking movie in the feet? Dog, when Blade comes up through the fucking bottom of the gradient and catches her in the heel.
That one sucked.
That's bad.
I don't know. I'm imagining all the directors have a foot fetish in this fucking movie.
But I tell you what, if he wouldn't have had a wax face, she'd have got him with that spear thing.
Yeah, you know what? Fight or flight. That's good. And we always harp on this with the strong female characters in these fucking movies. Most of the time, it is the females that are doing this fucking fighting back and this shit. I think it's great. It shows that great that hero-ness, and it's not just.
But you don't have to stick once and go. Keep sticking.
Yeah, that's also
like in her other movie.
Well, that's. Yeah, it was repetitive for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No, but there's a reason why you have to stick it. This is guerrilla warfare for horror movies.
Yeah.
You can't, because you can't kill Jason in the first 5 minutes unless you're planning a really shitty movie.
That's true. That happened.
That fucking happened. We'll be on that in November.
Yeah. Well, probably.
Well, no, that'll be in December because that's one of the later movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't fucking stick and move. It's guerrilla warfare tactics because you got to keep the killer alive long enough to get all the exposition, which of course they do get the exposition. And the exposition, which I thought was amazing and I really fucking loved, the twin who was disfigured was not the crazy twin.
No.
Which, I mean, he wasn't exactly sane. He was still killing people.
Yeah.
But he was killing people because he was taking orders from his fucking his bigger brother.
Oh, I missed the pun.
Well, I'm sorry.
She sticks him in the face, and then she gets out the car and looks back, and he slings that fucking pole, and it hits her in the face, which makes it the second movie she's had with a pole on her head.
Yeah, it is. Sure the fuck is. This one went all the way through, though. Yeah. Yeah. You weren't stifling the gag reflex on that one, man.
No.
Yeah, my glasses just fell apart.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so she's dead. Her boyfriend's dead. At this point, we're just down to fucking Nick and Sarah. Carly. Sorry. Yeah, we're down to just them at this point.
They're being pursued by Bo with a shotgun in the movie theater.
What is with the fucking double barrel shotguns?
They're in the country. I'll give him that one. It's probably his dad's old gun.
We live in Louisiana. Most people have a fucking Remington somewhere around.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting it go. Not letting see many people around here.
Whatever. I just don't want all y'all to get the impression that we're all Elmer Fudd down here. We're not.
So, I like the effect that when he shoots the dude in the fucking movie theater, and the head flies apart, and the fucking roaches and all start crawling out.
That was
you
great.
See like they're rotting on the inside. It's just this shell of.
That was fucking amazing. I love the fact that you can tell how long this has been going on. They've been fucking doing this shit for so long. He's walking in. She's trying to hide in the audience, and he starts counting the heads because he knows how many people are there. You're not getting away from this. If you're out of fucking place, he's gonna know.
Yeah.
And
that's fucking
he
legit.
fucking does. He goes to shoot. She fucking ducks. He blows off the head of somebody behind him. And here comes old fucking Nick.
Here's the thing. Here's what pisses me off.
It's something about the bow and arrow, isn't it?
Yeah. He catches him with a bow and arrow in the arm.
Yeah.
Not bad. Long shot. He walks out the door and he plugs him in the shoulder. Bitch, you have never heard of center mass.
Center mass is amazing. He'll shoot him through the fucking heart in this movie.
Dude, here's the thing. He falls, right? He falls, drops the gun. Beat his fucking head in.
Why throw away the shotgun? Beat him with the shotgun.
Beat his fucking... You shot him in the arm and the shoulder. He's going to get the fuck back up.
Yeah.
Beat his head in.
He didn't have any more shotgun shells on him. What the fuck was his plan?
Right?
You've been doing this for 20-something years. What the fuck's wrong with you? You only brought 5 fucking shots? I got this. Is this like a challenge?
Right.
That's like when you're building a fucking wood project and you're like, I bet you I can get this thing done with like 2 hits of the hammer. And then you don't. You just walk away. No. You have to have a bunch of nails.
I got it in my notes. Crush his fucking head like Sartain.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Kill that dude. He's trying to kill you. Look, if you're Carly, he's already chopped off your fucking finger.
Yeah.
Fuck this dude.
Yeah. Cut the tip of his dick off.
Yeah.
Tip for a tip.
Oh. We call it circumcision. Fuck that dude. Kill him.
So they end up doing the whole chase and stalk thing through the house and all that.
Of course.
You see him talking to Vincent
and you realize what's going on there about how the personalities between the two of them, and that Bo is the fucking shitty one, and Vincent's just kind of the beaten and dependent one, and he relies on Bo, so he kind of takes orders from Bo, and that's why.
I like when they start the fucking fire in the Wax Museum.
Yeah. See, okay, look, the symbolism
that was legit.
The symbolism that surrounded all this fucking bullshit was so great. I really did enjoy it.
I like the effect of the whole fucking place melting.
I liked it, but that was. That reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street when he was trying to walk up the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
But they actually gave purpose to why it was like that.
Yeah.
I loved it. And they were able to bring that into a reality-based world.
Yep.
Where they were actually able to do that. The entirety of it fucking melting. Vincent and Bo being put back together whenever they died.
Yeah.
Whenever they died. Because when they were born, they were Siamese twins and all this crap. Now the house is melting. She runs upstairs. She locks herself in a room. She moves a crib. The crib has the 2 children, Bo and Vincent, that are still together.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you could cut the tension into the room with a knife. Also, you can cut the walls in this room with a knife.
Yeah.
So when she put,
you can also cut them apart, the kid babies apart with a knife.
So when she puts the crib next to the fucking door, Vincent sticks a knife and cuts it, slices perfectly, and of course the symbolism being the separation of them two. And it cuts the fucking babies. Now the yonic symbolism.
Yeah.
Him coming through the fucking womb. That was Vincent breaking through that whenever he sliced that fucking wall and he makes that opening and he walks through. That was like this rebirth type of fucking thing. Yeah. He then dies, falls through the fucking floor, which the floor is fucking melting. Is a great effect because it's like walking in this most fucked up quicksand you've ever been involved in. And he falls on top of his brother. They mesh back together. And then you know that they're preserved together because they're coated in wax.
Yeah, exactly.
So they are back together.
How the fuck did that mattress stop him from getting barbecued?
Movie. They had to have the shot of Vincent and Bo being.
You think he'd have walked through there and melted his face off?
Oh, yeah. He didn't. I thought whenever he grabbed the mattress, he was going to lay it down and then walk across the mattress like in fucking The Expendables.
Yeah.
Where he throws the fucking door and Steve Austin does that all bullshit. You think you're tough. Yeah. I thought that's what he was going to do.
Yeah,
no, he just holds the mattress straight the fuck up and walks through it. I'm not sure how that stifled anything at all. I think that was just movie. Whatever. Yeah.
So.
And they wind up climbing the fuck out.
They
which was an amazing scene. They dig through the fucking walls because the walls
melt, and it
wax. It comes out in the house of wax on top, and they get their fucking freedom. So they climb out. The next shot is with their being in the ambulance, and all the police has arrived, and they're like, "Oh, well, this is such a backwoods place. We never knew this. How in the fuck did you not know that was there?"
Well, I think, like he said, the town. Nobody had been in and out of that town. We have a place over here.
Okay.
That if as far as we knew, everybody moved out, nobody would fucking go there again.
Yeah, I'm okay. I guess that's fair, but there's got to be.
And then the roads washed out, so there's not like anybody can even get back there. So why would you even fucking go?
Because there's got to be some kind of fucking confusion from the electric company as to why they're still stifling electricity there.
Everything was running on power on generator in the tunnel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair. That's a fair point. You got me on that one because I was thinking like there's got to be some kind of fucking clue that this shit is going on.
If they're running on well water, then that's all gonna be powered by generator.
Yeah, I guess it seems like that'd be really difficult to accomplish.
Depending on how far deep in the fucking country you are, dude.
Nah, I mean that's fair enough. There's some places that are backwoods around here that are not accessible as other places are. Like they did mention that it wasn't even on the GPS.
Yeah.
Like they were just following off these country roads trying to find places. We've been down some sketchy roads in Mississippi.
You know what? That was my first thought when they climbed out of that fucking wax museum.
What?
Their skin is going to be so soft.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, skin's going to be great.
They're just covered in melted wax.
One of the weird fucking torture scenes that they did in this was when I think it was Wade and he waxed his eyebrows and his face all at once.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've ever had anything waxed off of your body.
Oh.
Fuck that. Fuck that and everything it fucking stands for. That shit fucking hurt.
Oh, yeah.
God, that shit fucking hurt. And then have your friend come up and peel your face off afterwards. You're just having a bad day.
Right. Also, back to more shitty cops. How the fuck did he get that camera back?
Yeah.
That was an evidence bag.
But I don't know. He's a pickpocket, I guess. He's very fucking good. What the fuck ever. So,
all right, so
they find all of this shit fucking happens. They're going to leave, and the final big reveal is that the original creepy roadkill guy is
the youngest brother.
Is the third brother.
Yeah.
They have another brother, and they see the dog who we've seen with Vincent and Bo throughout the fucking movie. The dog's with roadkill guy in the back, and he's just fucking laughing. How do you not yell at the ambulance driver at that point?
Yeah.
Hey, there's something wrong with that guy.
That guy right there is in on this.
He's creepy as fuck, and he has the dog that the killers had.
Yeah.
So, dude, I don't know.
All right. So
I can't believe the people they passed up and cast Paris Hilton in this fucking movie.
So Rotten Tomatoes gave this a 26%.
And again,
audience score is only 42%.
Again, well, I was expecting the Rotten Tomatoes score to be closer to what the audience score is, and I thought the audience score would be a little bit higher. This is still one of those. It's
not a bad movie.
I think it's underrated. Look,
I think so too.
I think,
and we're going to see this more and more as we go along, guys.
Yeah, because
remakes get shit on
because of the comparative to the original.
And it pisses me off. That pisses me off, and we're going to talk about this when we get to fucking Fright Night.
Oh God!
Because people shit on fucking Fright Night, and they shit on this movie, and they shit on House on Haunted Hill, and they shit on all the remakes. You know why?
I'm enjoying them.
And what pisses me off is people say, "Oh," because you get one of two reactions depending on the movie. You get either, It was a shot-by-shot remake. I don't know why they even redid it. Why tank the old one if you could do the same thing?
Yep.
Okay.
But if you don't do that.
But then you change it. And then wait, it was nothing like the original.
They didn't.
I don't even know why they use a name.
They didn't keep true to the original story.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Look, so we've already had this fucking conversation on the remake of fucking Child's Play. When we did the reboot of Child's Play, we were still young in our podcast when we first started that. And our whole purpose was with the discussion was try to stay as objective as possible. Yes, we fucking bitch a lot. Yeah. That's just our opinions. Have you noticed that? And I got called out of this by somebody on one of our fucking comment sections saying that I was being contradictory. I'm not. I'm attempting to be objective. There's some things that I fucking hated about this movie, and I bitched about them. If you listen to this podcast, you know what my complaints are. Still was a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, those are just my personal opinions. The movie wasn't fucking bad.
And just like Child's Play. If they did a shot-by-shot remake of Child's Play, we'd have bitched.
I would have bitched about it. I would have said a lot of things. And you know what? I talked to you before going to Child's Play about all my concerns about where the movie was going, and they were straying so far from the original. Yeah. And when I went into it, and I was like, that was a damn good movie.
Yeah.
If the original Child's Play was never made, that movie would have fucking blown anything out of the water. If those roles were reversed,
yes,
I think we would have had a different fucking outtake on the remake.
Yes.
I do. I think that
had they gone from AI to a voodoo doll, we'd have had a problem.
I would have been like, that's fucking stupid. It's a computer programming. What the fuck are you doing? But when they reversed it, and all of a sudden I watched the movie and I was trying to be objective and I bitched about a couple things here and there. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna watch that movie again.
Yeah,
it was a good fucking movie. Especially
because he did it for Tupac.
He did it for Tupac. Fucking right.
So. Yeah, that's my little rant out the way. It pisses me off when people do that, man.
I think people just try to find something.
You can't get it both ways.
Try to find something to bitch about. You can get it both ways. She got it both ways. She should have been filming something else in lieu of this.
Right.
Look, I'm sorry. And like I said, that's another thing I'm bitching about is one particular character. The rest of the characters are fucking good.
That's it.
I didn't particularly care for Paris Hilton. Maybe there were some 16, 17-year-old boys when this came out who were in love with Paris Hilton, think she was the best fucking thing that ever happened in this fucking movie.
I think they mostly did it because she was a big name.
She was a name. That's all it was. It drew people's attention because she was a hot topic at that fucking particular point, and it was to drive people to the fucking theaters.
Exactly.
I get it. I don't prefer that in my movies.
Yeah.
I really don't. Just because you're a really well-known fucking name does not mean you're good.
She's the Busta Rhymes of this movie.
Yeah, I love Busta Rhymes. Didn't need him in Halloween Resurrection at all. Freddy was a useless fucking character that apparently everybody fucking loved.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So, what are you giving it?
I actually think I'm going to give this one a little bit lower than you. I believe. I may be wrong. I'm actually giving this a 39.
Oh, you're giving it higher than me.
Really?
Yeah, I was going 35.
Really going that low?
Yeah, 35.
What are your chief complaints about it? And sincerely, what made you pull so many points away from it?
Acting was rough.
The acting was one of mine that I pulled a lot away from.
Acting was rough.
Lot away from, and not everyone's, but there were a couple of particular characters that I was like, I want you to die. Just die.
Yeah. And I don't mind characters making stupid decisions because you have to further the plot in movies.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of stupid decisions in this fucking movie, dude.
There were, but I mean, when you look at a basis of comparison, look, Robert Richard, I really enjoy a lot of his movies. I didn't care for him in this movie.
He was wooden.
He was just that generic, I'm a bro, fuck you. That was the whole thing. I like my car and I want to have sex with my girlfriend. Yeah. That was his character.
Yeah.
That was his entire character. He has a much better range than what they gave him to work with.
And that's my main issue with this movie is that he was Paige, John, they were Friday the 13th characters.
They were. They even had, look, when your boy's talking to Nick and the Triggers, like, do you think they're going to stay together? Because she's been looking at me. What fucking kind of exposition? Well, why was that needed anywhere in the fucking movie? It wasn't. Look, they strayed away from unnecessary nudity, which I don't even think they would have censored if Paris Hilton would have took her bra off.
Right.
There was really nothing to censor.
So, all right, guys. Well, that's that.
That is that.
I'm giving it 30. As I said, 35.
Yeah, and I'm actually giving it a 39. I'm surprised I'm actually going higher than you. I really thought you were going to go higher, but I enjoyed it.
It's above average movie. It's above average movie.
It is,
but it's not one that I'm flocking to.
No, but
I'll rewatch it if it's on.
I was about to say it's a movie that if it was on, I'm not going to seek for it, but it's a movie that I would rewatch again.
And that's kind of my limit. Like my 35s and lowers, that's the ones that like between 25 and 35. That's my ones I watch if they're on. Yeah. But I'm not going to look for it either.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? That's the kind of range I look at.
That's fair enough. I'll tell you right now, I probably, if the character development in this was a little bit better, I probably would have gone over a 40.
Yeah.
If we had some characters I could actually relate to or believed in. I mean, some of the they weren't believable as human beings.
Right.
They might as well have been fucking wax figures prior to being wax figures because they were just there.
All right, guys. Well, find us on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Pandora, Google Podcasts, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and Amazon Podcasts.
We everywhere.
We're everywhere. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe. Remember, every time y'all like, follow, or subscribe, find us on different platforms and also do it. That every little bit helps. It bumps us up the ratings and helps other people find us. Word of mouth is a big thing. Make sure you're telling your friends about us, especially if y'all like us, and even if you don't like us. Maybe they
absolutely,
might like us.
Dude. Get some discussion. Get on some comments. Hit the bell. Send some mail. If you don't like us, tell us go to hell.
Yep. All right, guys. We're out of here.
Later.